you. David Warburton.
Thank you very much, Chair. And I must say, and as Chair of the Music APBG, this debate really is critical. And I must thank the Right Honourable Member for Camberwell and Peckham, both for her words earlier and her EDM on exactly this subject, which I very much support. And I'd like to thank the Minister in advance. We all know that the Brexit negotiations were tough and both sides needed to protect national interests and commitments to the electorate. But sadly, we got ourselves into a bit of a sticky situation for an enormously successful industry. Now, we've heard it already, but I think it will do no harm to repeat that because an industry visa waiver hasn't been agreed, each EU country now treats the UK citizens as visa nationals when entering the EU for paid work. Some EU countries apply a performers exemption, but not all. So artists may need a visa and work permit depending on the rules in each of the EU 27. And obviously facing 27 different regulatory regimes, immigration rules and rules on work permits is going to make multi-country travelling massively more complicated and hugely more expensive. And EU promoters are going to be far less likely to book British artists, orchestras and so on until this is sorted out. Plus, we've got new customs controls, including carnets and CITES musical instrument certificates. Portable musical instruments are exempt from custom controls on entering the EU, but there's uncertainty on whether the UK's applied the same exemption. And I'd be grateful if the Minister can give any clarity that professional musicians will not need carnets for entering or leaving the UK. But anyway, this is only individuals with instruments. Trucks do require carnets and wet stamping on each side of the border. And the free trade agreement imposes cabotage limits on haulage no more than 2 journeys after entering the EU before a truck has to trundle all the way back to the UK, which obviously makes conventional touring pretty much impossible. Now, in the 3 minutes that we've each got, this is the tip of a growing iceberg, and it's great to see such cross-party support. But what I'm keen to hear from the Minister what urgent steps are being taken to negotiate an exemption from cabotage rules and, of course, a reciprocal visa waiver as exists between the EU and other third countries. The music industry must be mobile. It's crucial for its success. When most artists and performers haven't worked for a year, and many have fallen through gaps in support as well, the very last thing they need is more uncertainty about working after the pandemic. We've got to clear that up, so our world-leading cultural industries can continue to flourish and continue to grow. Thank you, Ms. McKinnell.